What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Tuesday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt, and we are back following a 2-1 night, a profitable night for us to start the week. The Mariners run line, they all over the Padres, 9-6 on the win. The Brewers get a late run to get us to the run line, 7-5 the win there for the Brewers. The Nats and the Yankees, that was the bad bet of the day. That game flew over, 10-5 final, so way wrong on that bet, but right on the other two. Up with plus money, 1.2 units with a 2-1 day here on Monday. So good start for us here on the week as we approach what will be a very busy college football weekend. We have games starting on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all in college football. Looking forward to getting after every one of those. And I will be in Massachusetts for the long weekend, so I'm looking forward to being able to fire on some books that are there. New Hampshire after that, having a chance to jump on some New Hampshire stuff. So looking forward to everything happening on the next couple of days. But for now, we're going to continue with the baseball. So it's baseball Monday, baseball Tuesday, maybe baseball Wednesday. But then Thursday, we go heavy into college football and we start to drift away from the baseball. Although, I will say this. I don't want to drift too far away from Major League Baseball because let's see if we have an updated tracker here on Major League Baseball. So we are, up to date as of today. So that's, we don't have the actual, the record is to date, but the actual wins and losses on a unit perspective is not updated. So the up 26 units is not accurate, but the actual bet totals are. So Major League Baseball, we are now 88-72 in Major League Baseball this year. So we're up about 13 units in Major League Baseball. So I don't want to really, get away from that because last year in college football, we were okay. In 2025, we went 8-4 with the bets that were made in January in the playoffs. We won 3.7 units during the playoffs in 25, but our 24 college football betting was not good. We were, I guess I was wrong. I was 68-65 in 2024, up 5.65 units. Okay, it was really college basketball. I guess that's where I'm right. That's where I really had a rough year last year. Yeah, I was down 10 units in college basketball last year. I was 104-109 in college basketball last year. So that was in 24. So that was really brutal. College football is pretty good, actually. So hopefully we continue going with college football here today or this week and for this season. So off to a decent start in college football. Nothing too outstanding, but we will continue obviously firing on college football as we head towards this week. Before we get into the picks for today, let's talk about the TJ Hockenson signed helmet. This will be given away in about a week and a half after the Labor Day holiday. We'll give this away. So if you have not subscribed to the BettingPros YouTube channel, you should 100% do that right now. Comment on this video. That's all you have to do. Any comment works, and you are in for the TJ Hockenson signed Vikings helmet. Subscribe, comment, and you are good to go with us. All right, let's start with the Red Sox and their game against the Orioles. The Orioles are throwing Kyle Bradish. Kyle Bradish has not pitched since June of last year. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery, 14 months off. What will he look like? No idea. Lucas Giolito is going for the Red Sox. He is 4-1 with a 3.65 ERA on the road, opposing batting average of .215, 25 earned runs, and 61 2/3 innings worth of work. Last time out against the Yankees, a 6-3 win. He went 4 2/3 with 3 earned runs. Lost the Padres that game. He went 4 2/3, 4 earned runs, but they went 5-4 in extras and lost 5-4. But against the Twins, he went 6, 1 earned run, 1. Got the team won the game there. Beat the Phillies. He wasn't great in that game, but 5 earned runs in 4 innings for the team. Won the game 9-8. On the road, Giolito's been solid. I'm backing the Red Sox at a relatively cheap price, knowing that who knows what Kyle Bradish will look like? Who knows how many pitches Kyle Bradish will throw? The Red Sox won 4-3 last night on a 3-run home run by Jared Durant. They're still not scoring very much. I don't mind the under in this game, but I've got no idea what Bradish is going to look like. And for that reason, I'm taking the Red Sox on the money line. It's a pick 'em. The books don't know what to do. They're just telling the pros, you tell us what to play and what the line should be, because we don't know what Kyle Bradish is going to look like. So I got a Red Sox team that's fighting for a playoff berth. I got an Orioles team that's going nowhere. Their fans are furious. They're throwing a guy, again, who hasn't pitched in 14 months. I'm fading the Orioles. I'm taking the Red Sox. Call it a homer play. I know that right there. Side behind me would say, okay, I'm a Red Sox fan, because I am, but I just think it's a good move to take the Red Sox against the Orioles, given what Kyle Bradish is looking like right now, which we have no idea what he'll look like coming back after a 14-month layoff. He was great before the injury, one of the best pitchers in the American League before the injury, but, this is now after the injury. What will he look like? I have no idea. Red Sox money line for 1.1 units. Second bet, let's go to the Yankees. Yankees taking on the Washington Nationals. Yankees have won 2 games in a row, and the Yankees are facing Mackenzie Gore, who's 5-12 with a 4.11 ERA. What do the Yankees do against lefties? They mashed them. The Yankees, RBIs, 4th in baseball with 176. Home runs, they're 4th in baseball with 50. Batting average, they are 3rd. They bat .260 against lefties. And Mackenzie Gore has not been great, okay? Mackenzie Gore at home, 4.73 ERA, 2-6 record, opposing batting average of .252. He's given up 10 home runs at home in 64 and 2/3 innings worth of work. That is bad news when you face the Yankees and this lineup for New York. Now, the Yankees at home, that's his home record. Mackenzie Gore on the road, a 3.59 ERA, a 3-6 mark for him. Opposing batting average of .263, 9 home runs given up in 77 and 2/3 innings worth of work. Not much better for Mackenzie Gore. And you have Luis Gil on the other side going for the Yankees. Gil at home is a 2.61 ERA. He's pitched 2 games at home since coming back from injury, but both of them have been very good. 10 1/3 innings worth of work, 3 earned runs, opposing batting average of .256. For Gil, he pitched against the Red Sox. He lost that game 6-3. He went 5 innings, gave up 1 earned run. Was not his fault. It's Gore on the road. It's the Nationals, who are 27-39 on the road. It's minus 180 on the Yankees. So much like yesterday when we took the Brewers at home, laying the run line, we're going to do the same thing here with the Yankees. We're going to take a shot at plus 120 on the Yankees laying 1.5 runs against the Washington Nationals with Mackenzie Gore and the left-handed pitcher going. Let's expect these Yankee bats to keep hammering. Nationals pitching, they scored 10 runs. They're up 10-0 before they won the game 10-5. But Yankees crushed yesterday. Let's do it again. Yankees on the run line at plus 120. And finally for us, I'm going to go and look at the Guardians. And what the Guardians, we haven't bet many Guardians games because I'm not really high on the Guardians. However, the Guardians are playing the Tampa Bay Rays. And the Guardians have lost. They lost 9-0 in the first in the game yesterday, in the first game of the series. And they're 31-32 at home. The Guardians are a team where they're not most likely going to make the playoffs. They've lost 6 games in a row. They're frustrated. They've been shut out for 3 consecutive games. 10-0, 5-0, 9-0. Okay? They've lost 6 games in a row. Things couldn't be worse. Well, there's an adage when it comes to, and professionals do this all the time, when you get a great price, no matter what happened the game before, we're betting baseball, which really, yes, momentum is a thing, but sometimes it's not. Okay? Parker Missick is going. Now, this guy's had 1 start so far in the big leagues. He's a left-handed starting pitching for the Guardians. He was decent in the 1 start at Arizona. He went 6 2/3, 1 earned run. They lost the game 3-2 in extras. The Rays are throwing a guy who we have faded a lot in Shane Baz. Shane Baz, and this is not a typo, okay? Since the beginning of July, The Rays have won a total of one game in which he has started. A 5-4 win at the Angels. Every other game, dating back to the 27th of June, they have lost. His ERA in July was 5.4. His ERA in August is even worse. It's 9. In 19 innings worth of work, he's given up 19 earned runs. When a team gets shut out for 3 straight games, at some point, Major League Baseball hitters get angry, they get mad, and they bust against it. Now, you can say, bet the streak, Matt. Bet against this Guardians team. But it's a pretty cheap price for a team at home to go ahead and get a win for the Guardians, who are desperate. The Rays on the other side have won 3 games in a row. So I'm betting against what I normally do here. But I just look at Shane Baz and say, you're 8-10. I got a kid pitcher lefty who hasn't done very much. We don't know what really he is or what he looks like. And I have a Rays team that, is a middle-of-the-pack team when it comes to hitting lefties. That they're okay at lefties. They're not like anything to go, oh my gosh, look out, here comes Tampa. From a batting average perspective, from an RBI perspective, they're middle of the pack. From a home run perspective, they are, pretty much middle of the pack. They nothing to jump up and down about. They're just kind of right there in the middle. An average team hitting lefties, average team batting against lefties, and you have a kid in Mystic that we don't know a whole lot about, but I know about Baz. 6 games in a row, lost for the Guardians. 3 straight shutouts. I'm going to go super contrarian, and I'm going to take the Guardians here to win this game. Take the Guardians on the money line at -115. It's a cheap price. 3 bets for us here today. Guardians money line at -115. Yankees run line at +120. And the Red Sox money line at -110. Those are our plays for Tuesday. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all my socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning, wherever you guys get your podcasts. It is the Daily Juice.